Hey guys, today we're starting a new chapter in ancient Rome. We are starting chapter 5 and it's called Julius Caesar. So we're going to go ahead and get started, so make sure you are listening. We are not taking any notes today, you're just listening today. All right, chapter 5, Julius Caesar. The Roman army. The Romans were great conquerors. They had large, well-trained armies. Their navy ruled the seas. After the Romans defeated an enemy, the captured land became part of Rome. These lands were called provinces. Okay, so here's what a province is. It's an area or region. When an area was conquered by Rome, it became a province under Roman control. The Roman Senate sent a governor to each province. A governor is the leader of the government in a province. The governor made sure the province paid taxes to Rome. The Romans usually let the conquered people keep their laws and customs. Sometimes they even made the conquered people citizens of Rome. Okay, and then a tax is money that people pay to the government. All right, moving along. Okay, so here's a picture, and this is a picture of an area in Greece. It says the Romans conquered lands that were once part of ancient Greece. They brought many Greek statues and paintings back to Rome. They also brought Greek stories and plays and copied Greek building styles. This is actually a famous building called the Parthenon. Okay, so the Greeks loved the style of, the Romans loved the style of the Greeks, and they copied a lot of the things that they did. All right, the impact of ancient Greece. The Romans copied the Greeks because they admired the beauty of Greek art, writings, and buildings. Wealthy Romans kept enslaved Greek servants who had once been teachers and doctors. Many Romans learned the Greek language. Okay, and one reason that we can tell why, or tell that the Romans loved the Greeks and admired their art and writing and building is because of the things that were left over from that time period. Okay, so here's the columns of the Roman Temple of Saturn, and they were copied from Greek architecture. So you can tell these columns look kind of similar to the columns up here in the Parthenon. Okay, so these leftover things from this time show us that the Romans really did admire the Greeks. All right, trouble in the Republic. As Roman armies conquered more lands, the wealthiest Romans grew richer. They used enslaved people to work on their land. Enslaved people were not paid for the work they did, such as farming. As a result, rich farmers could sell their crops for less money than farmers who had to pay than farmers who had to pay workers. This gave richer farmers a big advantage over other farmers. Many poor farmers were forced out of business and lost their land. Many farmers who lost their land came to Rome. They were out of work and hungry. They wanted help from the Roman government, but the Senate controlled the government and many senators were rich landowners. They did not care about helping the poor people of Rome. Several leaders told the Senate to help the people who had lost their land, but the Senate did not listen. Unhappiness among the Roman people grew. The Roman Republic was growing weak. In its final days, one man took control of the government. His name was Julius Caesar. We're going to read more about him in our next reading. But before we do that, let's talk about the trouble in the Republic. Okay, so think about this. What happened to many of the poor farmers in Rome? Okay, so it tells us in here, many of the poor farmers were forced out of business. They lost their farms to the rich farmers. And they came to Rome looking for work and help from the Roman government. Okay, but did they get that help? No, they didn't, because really the senators, they were rich landowners. They didn't care about helping the poor people of Rome. So why were the Roman people unhappy? They were unhappy because the Roman Senate refused to help the poor farmers who had lost their land. Okay, so the unhappiness grew. And the Roman Republic was growing weak. In its final days, one man took control, and his name was Julius Caesar. Okay, so we're going to stop our reading there for today, and we will read more about this next time. So keep that in mind. I know some of you have heard who Julius Caesar is and are probably interested to learn a little bit about him. And we will learn some about him as we continue on reading. Okay, so I'll see you next time.